Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. My name is John, and this is brought to you by Midway Motion and Fitness. Let's come to a nice easy seat. Sit up tall, spines long, shoulders away from your ears, wrists draped over your knees, and a tallness through the crown of your head. As you center yourself, let go of your day, your checklist, your to-dos. Focus this next period of time on your yoga practice. Starting with 3 long, even breaths. Breathing in, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Bring hands together at heart center. Set an intention for our practice. Something you'd like to achieve, some energy that you'd like to send to someone, or energy that you'd like to receive. Then first find your way onto your hands and knees, tabletop position for cat-cow. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone up, belly hangs. Exhale, Halloween cat to pelvis, gaze to navel. Inhale, fill your lungs back upward there. And exhale, coming back around, pressing up to the ceiling. Inhale, expand. And exhale, empty back out. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. A few more rounds on your own. Feel free to shift side to side, bend elbows, move your head in a circle. Start breathing in and out through the nose, 1-to-1 ratio of breath. As long and as even as you can make it. And then come back to neutral bird dog. Right arm reaches out, left heel kicks back. Push into your left hand, lift your rib cage up, lift your left leg even higher. Reach through your right fingertips. Inhaling and exhaling. And exhale, chamber your elbow to your knee, dome your back. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, crunch, inhale back out. 4, inhale, 3, inhale, 2, inhale, 1, inhale, and return to neutral. Left arm reaches, right heel kicks. Push into your right hand, lift the rib cage. Lift your right heel higher as you reach through the left fingertips. And then chamber and crunch, inhale back out. Chamber and crunch, inhale back out. Chamber and crunch, inhale back out. 3, inhale out. 2, inhale out. 1, inhale out, and return back to neutral. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Feet at hips distance, heels towards the floor. Hips lift, chest to thighs. You push into your hands, spread your fingers, then push into the fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, look forward, walk your feet up to meet your hands, fold over your legs completely. Inhale, reach your arms, gaze up to your thumbs, and then exhale, Tadasana. Sun Salude. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, hands to the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 5 breath rest. Start noticing how you feel in your body this morning. What is the physical body telling the mind? Where are you at? A lot of that depends on the physical activity over the past 48 hours, what you've eaten or not eaten over the past 24, how you slept last night, On your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach your arms, gaze up to your thumbs, and exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Focus again on the breath. Should be a little deeper into the lungs now. Notice a little bit of body heat starting to build. Move it through. Let it serve you. On your next inhale, look forward. Walk, step, or float to the front. Flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach your arms. Gaze up to your thumbs. And exhale to Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Lift your hips, down dog. Feet as wide as the mat, down dog. Twist. Left hand to right shin or ankle. Gaze up through the right armpit. Open your side body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, hands to the top. Switch sides. Inhale to the top. Feet to 2 fist distance, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms, gaze up to your thumbs, and exhale, Tadasana. One more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Lift hips, downward facing dog. 5 breath rest. Now we're going to build up our warrior, our sun salute B. We'll hold the new postures for 5 breaths, and then we'll flow through it a few times. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms, gaze up to your thumbs, and exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, hips down, Utkatasana, fierce posture. Press the knees together, sit down and back. A little bit further, shift the knees over the ankles, lift your toes up. Breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift the halfway, and then exhale. Hands to the floor, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Right foot steps forward, left heel spins down, warrior 1. Push into the outside edge of your left foot. Draw left hip forward as right knee centers back over the ankles. Feel tall. Gaze can be forward or up to your thumbs. Hands can be shoulder distance, or you can press the palms together. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the mat. I push up to low. Inhale. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot steps forward. Right heel spins down. Rising up to warrior 1. Pushing the outside edge of the right foot. Left knee over ankle. Feel tall. Breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, hands to the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breath rest. Now we'll flow through that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Utkatasana, flowing knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift it halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Left foot, place, inhale, warrior one. And exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal your feet. A little more heat now in your body. Maybe the breath is speeding up. Check in to see if your lips are sealed. Unless you have allergies or some other obstruction. Look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift to halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Left foot, place it. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breath rests. Now we're going to build up dancing warrior. So we'll hold new postures, 5 breaths, and then we'll flow through that a few times. Look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Right knee over ankle. Feel tall. Left arm reaches back as you gaze over your right middle finger. Flip your right palm to the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Reaching up and back. Sit down. Pressing the outside edge of the left foot. Right knee centers over ankle. As you breathe in and breathe out. Exhale to warrior two. Pivoting to high lunge. Peel your left heel up off the floor. Turn your hips forward. Knee over ankle. Breathe in. And breathe out. Sit a little lower, pushing into that heel. Inhale, and then exhale, hands down to the floor. High plank to low, inhale. Up dog, down dog. Left foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. 5 breaths. Left knee over ankle. Right foot now goes from 45 to 5 degrees. Push into that outside edge. Feel tall as you inhale and exhale. Flip left palm. Breathe into your left ribs. Create space in between. Stretching those intercostal muscles as you inhale and exhale. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale to high lunge. Right heel peels up. Pushing into that heel. Sit down. Left knee over ankle as you breathe. Pushing in, trying to straighten out that right leg best you can. Breathe into the front of your right thigh. Feel all these hip flexing muscles stretching. You inhale and exhale. Hands to the floor. Inhale, left foot to right, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, down dog, 5 breath rest. Now we'll flow through this at pace. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pivot to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Left foot, place it. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. Inhale, pivoting to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. High to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to go through this 2 more times, but we're going to seam them together. So there'll be no 5-breath rest between. We'll just flow right into the next one. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. Inhale, pivot to high lunge. Exhale to the floor. High to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale down. Left foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. Inhale, pivot. And then exhale to the floor. High to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, walk, step, float. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. Inhale, pivot. Exhale, hands to the floor, high to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Left foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. Inhale, pivot. Exhale, hands to the floor, high to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Child's posture. Knees as wide as your mat. Big toes touch. Reach your arms forward. Come up onto the fingertips. Then push into the fingertips. Send your hips closer to your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling and exhaling. Walk your hands to the left. Right hand on top of left. Sway to the right. Walk your hands to the right. Left hand on right. Sway to the left. And back through center. Curl toes under. Lift your hips up. Down dog. Bring your big toes together to touch. Lift your right leg up to the air. Draw your chest to your left thigh. Push through the ball of your right foot. Lift that right leg even higher. Shift shoulders over wrists. Place foot to the outside of right hand as left foot slides back. Low lunge. 5 breaths here as the knee stays close to the right shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Then lower to your forearms, lizard posture. Back to the hands, left hand bases. Right arm reaches up, gaze up to your thumb. Push into your left hand and twist. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, hands back to the floor. Inhale, right foot to meet left, shift to high plank, hold. 30 seconds. Dome the back, shoulder blades move away from one another. Shoulders stacked up over the wrists. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze forward, bend elbows, shift, slowly lower to chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Big toes touch, left leg lifts. Chest to right thigh. Push the ball of the left foot, lift it up higher. Now shift forward, foot to the outside of the left hand, walk the right foot back. You always have the option of bringing right knee to the floor. Inhale and exhale. To the forearms, lizard. Left one is going to be a little tougher than the right. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Top of your hands. Base right, left lift, twist, stack up. Pushing in the right heel, reach up to the left fingertips. Breathe into your left outer hip. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, left foot to right, shift to high plank, hold. You can add on by shifting shoulders forward of the wrists. Elbow creases point to the top of your mat. Shoulder blades separate, rib cage lifts. Lift your kneecaps towards your waist crease. Firm up the front of your thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. 5, lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Up dog. Down dog. 5 breath rest. Pedal feet. And then doing some core work from down dog. Look forward. And then take your right knee to your right tricep. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. And then inhale, lift your right leg up into the air. Exhale, shift your shoulders over your wrists and bring your knees to touch your nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shift shoulders over wrists, touch your right knee to your left tricep. And then inhale, back up. Repeating, knee to right tricep crunch, inhale, back up. Knee to nose, inhale, back up. Knee to left tricep, inhale, back up. One more time. Knee to right, back up. Knee to forehead, inhale, back up. Knee to left, inhale, back up. And then back down. Pedal out your feet. Big toes touch. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left tricep. Shift shoulders over wrists. Inhale, back up. Knee to nose. Shoulders stack up. Inhale, back up. Knee to right tricep. Inhale, back up 2 more times. Knee to left. Inhale, up. Knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Knee to tricep. Inhale, back up. Knee to left. Inhale, up. Knee to forehead. Inhale, up. Knee to right tricep. Inhale, up. Back to neutral. Child's posture. Sway and breathe. In through your nose. And exhale. Come back to down dog. Shift to high plank. Coming into side plank. Put your right hand underneath your right, just in front of the right shoulder, so you're not stacking up. And then roll to the outside edge of your right foot, lift your left arm up. You can modify by bringing right knee to the floor, and then having the hand under and reaching up. You can also modify by coming to your right forearm, and you can have the leg straight or the bent knee. Gazing up and breathing. Lift your hips higher, work your obliques, and then very slowly come back to plank. Down dog, pedal the feet. Switching sides. Left hand bases. It's just forward of the shoulder, not stacked up. To the outside of the left foot, reach up, gaze up to your right thumb. You can be on your left knee, you can be on your left forearm. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to plank. High push up to low. Inhale, up dog. Down dog. All right, a few more standing postures to round out our practice. Right foot steps forward, left heel spins down. Rise to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach your hand forward. Hand comes to shin, ankle, or toe bind. Lift the left arm up. Stack left shoulder over right. And then draw right thigh back to left foot. Reach up through the left fingertips. Inhale and exhale, triangle. The shape you're making with your legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise. Warrior two. We'll take a deeper stance. And elbow to knee. Left arm lifts, extended side angle. Pushing the outside edge of the left foot. Reach those left fingertips. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale, rise. Warrior two. Pivot to high lunge. Left heel peels up. Reach up the arms, then exhale. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Push into your left heel. Straighten out the leg. Option to bring that left knee to the floor. Gaze up over your right shoulder. Bring your elbow close to your ribs. So a lot of times we have a tendency to lift up the elbow. And that tightens the shoulder. Relax the right shoulder. And you'll have a little more space to twist into. Inhaling and exhaling. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, right foot to meet left. High push up to low. Inhale, up dog. Down dog. Left foot steps forward. Rise to warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, straighten. Reach forward. Hand to shin, ankle, or toe bind. Reach up through the right arm. Gaze up. Where you gaze, you're sending your energy, your intent. So if it's upward, it's lifting. You're gazing down to the floor right now in this posture. You're letting all that energy disperse down. Inhale, rise. Deeper warrior two for extended side angle. Inhale, rise, warrior two, pivoting to high lunge. And then exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. Right elbow hooks. Hands come to heart center, left elbow touches the ribs, gaze up. Breathe in and breathe out. Expand the lungs. Exhale, see if you can twist. Touch deeper. Keep breathing. Exhale, hands to the floor. High push up to low. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Walk your hands backwards to your feet. Mind to your big toes. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Lifting the hips up. Press the thighs back. And breathe into the back side of your legs. And release your toes, bend knees, pop hands under feet. And then let your head hang, lift the hips up higher. Press the thighs back as you breathe in and breathe out. let your arms hang. Take opposite elbows, hook your thumbs, place them on the back of your shoulders. You can rock gently, one side, the other. Inhale and exhale. And then release. Slowly start to roll up. And come to standing. Right leg or left steps forward, face to the long side of the mat. You choose which side. Hands to waist. Turn your toes slightly inward. Exhale, fold forward. Place your hands down onto the imaginary line drawn between your big toes. Bending your elbows, lift your hips, folding forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, rise, hands to waist. Chin gaze up to the ceiling, back bend, stretch the front of your throat, and then back to neutral. Take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, heels of the palms touching. Push the fists down and away, spread across your collarbones, hinge at the waist and fold. Lift your arms up and over. You can shift weight from heel to ball of foot and back. Notice how it changes the stretch in the legs. Breathe in the back side of your thighs and into your seat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise, hands to waist. Chin gaze up to the ceiling, back bend, stretch the front of your throat. And then back to neutral. Pyramid. Turn to the right. Shorten and widen your stance. Feet have a width, hips distance or wider, and then left foot is behind right. Left foot slightly out, 40 to 45 degrees. And then your left hip is going to turn forward. Make it even with the right. Opposite elbows, pyramid. Exhale and fold over your right legs. Breathe into the back of the thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise. Turn to the left. Face the back of your mat or front, depending on which way you're at. Swap out the opposite elbows. Pushing the outside edges, get tall. Hinge at the waist, fold over the left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. And then inhale, rise to the top of your mat. Standing balance. Tree with some core work. Hands to waist. Left elbow draws back. Shift your weight to your left foot. Now bring your right knee up. Open out to the side and then place foot to inner thigh, calf, or on top of left foot as hands come to heart center. Stand taller to the left-hand side and then mindfully send your right knee backwards. Opening up your right hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Option to stay here or lift your arms up overhead, your choice. Be straight up, interlace, take palms to ceiling, you can make cactus arms, lots of things to do. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your hands to your waist, both elbows draw back as you remove foot from thigh, knee goes forward. Point the toes away and extend out your right leg. Lift your right leg up as high as you can and avoid leaning back. Stack up the torso over the left leg. Keep lifting and breathing. And then set it down. Shake out your left leg. Give your hips a little shake. Switch sides.
Right elbow draws back, right foot takes the weight, left knee up, open to the thigh, calf, or on top of foot. Hands to heart center to begin with. Touch your thumb to your sternum. Stand taller through the right, left knee to the back. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you have the option of reaching your arms up overhead. Do something different. Maybe it's stargazer, hands interlaced behind the head, gaze up. You can decide to maybe be dynamic, moving. Keep breathing in through your nose and exhaling. Bring hands to waist, foot removes from thigh, knee forward, point the toes, and extend out your leg. Lift the left leg up high, chin toward the chest, squeeze your outer hips in, lift up through the pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale, and then exhale, foot down to the floor. Shake out your right leg, shake your hips a little bit. Malasana, feet go as wide as the mat, big toes out, hands to waist. Fold, bend knees, squat down. You can rearrange the feet. The goal is to get the heels to the floor. Roll up your mat if you need to tuck it underneath or use a blanket. And then you're welcome to do a little rock side to side as your elbows push your knees away. Thumbs touch your sternum and then lift the chest up. Draw your pelvis forward. Working to return back to a vertical spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Arms reach forward, toes turn. Engage your core, pull your belly button to your spine, and then as slowly and as quietly as you can, lower to the floor. And then hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Sit up a little taller. And then arms reach forward. Squeeze your outer hips in, lift up through the pelvic floor, inch below the belly button into the heart. Option to stay here, to come up onto your toes, to lift your shins parallel, to take your arms along the length of the upper body, to straighten your legs. Keep lifting, watch your lower back. Make sure it's not rounded. We're working to keep that flat back for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float your heels to the floor. Then roll the spine down, shoulder blades barely touch, arms reach up overhead, stare at your toes. Pin belly button to spine for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to Navasana for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Sit up tall. Extend legs straight out. Dandasana. Hands beside hips. And avoid this rounding. Sit up tall. Elbows draw toward one another. Shoulder blades pinned together. Press thighs to floor. Toes draw to the knees and stare at your toes. You can spread your toes nice and wide. Try and get as much separation. Spread them out wide. Wiggle them around. You can curl them forward and back. Breathe in and breathe out. Your arms straight up. Lead with your chest. Hinge and fold. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Press the thighs to the floor. Lift the chest up. Flatten your back. Shoulder blades to each other. Hinge at the waist and fold on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing Virtushasana, left leg straight, right foot to inner thigh, knee to floor. Lift arms, turn, fold hands to the edges of the feet. Draw the left toes back to the knees. You press left thigh to floor. Check in with your right hand. It should be even with the left. Right shoulder even. All the while, press the right knee to the floor. Externally rotate the thigh and be on both sitting bones. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, coming up, left hand to right knee. Right arm reaches up. Turn the ribs to the right. And then reach over the ear towards the left toes. Inhale, expand. Exhale, reach. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, rise, right hand behind, twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Keep feeling tallness as you twist a little deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. Then release. Counter twist to the left, switch sides. Right leg goes straight, left foot to inner thigh, heel up to the hip. Lift, turn, fold, breathe. Notice how right side and left side may feel different. Different in the hip, different in your thigh. Perhaps even those muscles. So on this side, you may feel the left lower ribs muscles stretching down to the hip. Breathe. Wherever you feel that tightness, that constriction, breathe into it. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, coming back up. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Soles of the feet together, heels up. Sit up tall. Elbows to inner thigh. Option with the hands, you can wrap around toes or open feet like a book and peel the soles of the feet apart. All the while, keep pushing your heels into one another and sit up nice and tall. Then hinge at the waist. Lead with your sternum and fold. Breathe. Into the thigh. The knees continue their journey towards the floor. Notice today, are they sitting up higher, or perhaps you're butterflying open more? Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up. Move your feet forward. Legs are in a diamond shape. Exhale, fold forehead to the arches of your feet. Inhale, coming back up. Hug your knees to your chest. Last bit of core. Soles of the feet stay on the floor. Now separate the shoulder blades, deliberately rounded back. Arms reach forward. And then on a 10 count, we're going to slowly lower to the floor. There's a halfway point you're going to want to rush through. Slow it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Mid back is touching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder blades touch and hands come down the side. Feet underneath knees. Knees at hips distance. Dynamic bridge. Push into your heels. Engage your core. Lift your hips up. Scoot the shoulder blades toward one another. Squeeze your bun cheeks and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Inhale back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Inhale back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Inhale back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Inhale, back up. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Just relax. Avoid hugging your knees to your chest. Maybe you can let the knees fall side to side, a little windshield wiper. It feels nice in the sacrum. Backside of your hips there. 1, 10 breaths, back bend on your own. Options. You can go right back up to the bridge, but you're going to count for 10 breath cycles. 10 inhale, exhale cycles. If you would like to take a block, put it underneath your sacrum at any one of the 3 heights of your block, feel free to do that. If you have wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana in your practice, hands go over the shoulders, elbows draw toward one another, and then lift hips and lower ribs, and then you're on your hands and feet in that wheel shape. Make sure this is in your practice before you attempt this on your own. It's always best to have a teacher with you the first few times that you're doing that. Breathe wherever you're at. Back bends, we tend to increase the breath cycle. It shortens, tends to be very shallow in the top part of the lungs. Fight that urge. Breathe deep down into the lowest lobes of the lungs and try and increase the length of the inhale and the exhale. Parasympathetic reaction to a sympathetic physical shape in the body. When you have hit that 10th breath cycle, come down. And now hug your knees. Rock a little side to side. Setting up for supine twist. Take knees to the right. Stack up left knee over right, and you can check to see if your left hip is vertical over the right. Left arm reaches out, gaze to your left thumb as you lower your left shoulder blade as close as it can get to the floor, and twist. Breathe in, and breathe out. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. And then switch sides. Knees to the left. Right knee stacks vertical over left. Hip over left hip. As the right arm reaches out, gaze to your thumb. Use the breath. As you breathe in, feel the expansion. As you exhale, release, and see if you can twist, touch more, particularly in the mid-back. That's where you want to generate your twists from. Breathing in and breathing out. Release. Come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest and rock side to side. I'm going to cue through resting pigeon. However, if you have knee issues or you prefer to stay on your back, you can do figure 4 or you can do happy baby. You can also take that to a half happy baby on each side. For those in resting pigeon, rock along the length of your body 3 times. 3rd time, cross at the ankles, roll over the top of the feet, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, circle around. Knee to wrist, ankle to the left, walk the left foot back a touch. And then find your way to your forearms, forehead to the floor, or block. We'll take 2 minutes aside today. Breathe in and breathe out. If you have other variations of resting pigeon, that is to say, king or queen pigeon or mermaid,
Feel free to play with those. I'm going to give a halfway through shout out. So perhaps you'd like to be first in resting pigeon and then take that deeper variation, or vice versa. It's really up to you, or take the full 2 minutes here. If you breathe into those muscles that are underneath your right glutes. Go of any tension you're holding on to. And we're halfway through. If you want to do those variations, slow your breath down. Use the breath as the means to focus your mental concentration into those areas. And then hands to shoulder distance, chin gaze up to the ceiling, back bend, stretch the front of your throat. Left toes curl under, hips lift. Option to move that leg around or move through a full vinyasa. Toes come together to touch as left leg lifts, bend the knees, circle it around. Knee to left wrist on the mat. And you can bring the ankle up towards the right wrist, as close as feels comfortable for your body. Walk your right foot back a touch to the forearms, and then we'll set up for another 2 minutes. I'll give another minute halfway through, shout out. Noticing again, does right side feel different than left? Maybe they're about even. Is one easier to get into than the other? Halfway through. Hands to shoulder distance, chin gaze up to the ceiling, back bend, stretch the front of your throat. Curl right toes under, lift hips, down dog. Move that left leg around or move through a vinyasa. And now we've come toward the end of our practice, inversion time. Your option, 10 to 12 breaths. Either a shoulder stand or a headstand, as long as they are in your practice, that is,
You've worked with a teacher and you're very confident in your ability to do those. Legs straight up in the air. It is a lovely inversion. Push the heels. You can put your hands behind your thighs. You have a strap. You can put it around the balls of your feet and hold the strap. Push the heels. Back of the head touches the floor. Work to push the hips to the floor. You can do this exact same posture with your legs against the wall. And you can split the legs wide and take notice. You can even do that in free space. Notice how the inner thigh changes. You can also put a block underneath your hips in Supta Dandasana. That's the free space one, or waterfall. That's the wall one. 10 to 12 breaths with the hips higher than the legs higher than the hips higher than the heart. And for some of you, your heart may be higher than your head. The value of inversion is that it does a couple things. Physiologically, it makes a nice challenge to the circulatory system. Now has to push to get blood where it normally falls to, and vice versa. Drains out the lymphatic system, allows those fluids to fall out of the legs, and recirculate. It requires mentally your concentration. You have to really focus on what we're doing here. We don't give much thought to standing on our feet throughout the day, but suddenly turning everything upside down requires every single bit of our attention. Focus on your breath. And breathe. The other nice thing is, particularly for shoulder stand and headstand, we're back to the core, working your core. When you have finished your inversion, take the counter posture that's appropriate for that. Shoulder standers, fish. Everybody else, take a child's posture, except those in waterfall. Please stay there. If you want to join those people for your meditation, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can stay in your child's posture, or if you'd like to come to a seated posture, the other option is to lay on your back, Savasana, corpse posture. As you drape your wrist over your knees, find tallness through the crown of your head. If you're in your seated posture. If you're on the floor, just let go of effort. Same thing with legs up against the wall, wherever you're at. Let your breath return back to just a very natural rate for you, a natural rhythm. There's no doing. Just watch it. Be the observer. If you'd like to stay in your meditation, feel free to turn off this video or just let it lapse out, and you can stay where you're at. But if you need to get on with your day, wiggle your fingers, your toes, engage your calves, thighs, find your way to a seated posture of choice. Spine long, chest lifted, shoulders away from ears, wrists draped over knees. Your choice of palms to the floor to feel grounded or palms to the ceiling to receive energy. As you find tallness through the crown of your head, observe your breathing, where you're at with your body. Ending our practice where we began, 3 long, even breaths. Breathing in, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Bring hands together at heart center. Reflect on the intention you set at the beginning of our practice together. The light in me honors the light in you. We bow towards one another. Namaste. Thank you all for spending time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care, be well, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.